Welcome everybody to Betting Tips on the Grueling Truth Sports Network. Today we're going to look at the NBA playoffs. We're going to look at tomorrow night or Thursday night's upcoming Game 6 between the Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns. All right, guys, NBA playoffs, we are brought to you always powered by betting.net. Make sure you check out betting.net for all your gambling needs. They will they will rate all the best sites in your state that you can legally bet on. Make sure you check them out at betting.net. All right, let's take a look back at Game 5 between the Suns and Mavericks. As you all know, this series has been a series that has been controlled by the home team. Home teams won every game in this matchup. And the biggest issue that the Dallas Mavericks had on the road in Game 5 at Phoenix was the fact that they got nothing for their bench. Luka scored 28 as always, but no help. The role players were non-existent. That often happens when you are on the road in the playoffs. It seems like role players tend to play much better at home, which they have during this series. The other thing is this. The Phoenix Suns are a really good defensive team. They controlled the pace of this game. It was close at half. The Mavs only trailed by 3. And then the third quarter was basically where this game was decided, as Dallas couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, for lack of a better term, and Phoenix got hot. Now, when we go to Game 6, the Phoenix Suns are -2 with an over-under of 214. I would actually hit the under on this. I believe this. We've seen this a lot in the history of the NBA playoffs, where teams will trade games like this through the first 5 games. And then Game 6, when you think, the home team's going to keep winning, the better team comes through and wins. Remember this, the Phoenix Suns, I think, were like 32-9 on the road during the regular season, which was the best record in the NBA on the road. This is a team that is complete. They came really close to winning an NBA championship last year. I think they're going to the Western Conference Finals here. -2 points doesn't seem like too much to give. Luka's going to get his. But I think what you'll see here is you'll see some desperation as this game gets later in the game. I think Luka will force way too many things. I don't think he's going to get enough help off the bench. They did Games 3 and 4, but Game 4, Chris Paul was almost non-existent. Game 5, Paul didn't play great. He had 7 or 8 points, but he gives a calming effect to this Phoenix Suns offense, and he helps to control the tempo that way. I think the Mavericks come out hard. I think the Mavericks are up 5 or 6 points at the half. I think the Phoenix Suns are just a better team. And when we see a best-of-7 series like this, the best team usually wins in best-of-7. I like DeAndre Ayton. I think we're going to see Luka go in the fourth quarter, start taking a lot of step-back threes over DeAndre Ayton. I think Devin Booker is the best player on the floor outside of Luka. I think Devin Booker's got a lot more help getting him the ball. I like the Phoenix Suns to give the 2 points, to beat the Dallas Mavericks and end this series. Over under a 214, I would probably bet the under, but for this game, I'm going to stay away. I'm just going to go with the Phoenix Suns here. I'm going to give the 2 points. I'm going to win this series here. And then we're going to get to see Phoenix and Golden State in a great series that I can't wait to talk about here on the Grueling Truth Sports Network. Make sure you check out betting.net. Make sure you click the description during this video on YouTube to check out our top-rated sportsbook, which is Caesars Sportsbook. Make sure you check out Caesars. Bet Game 6 at Caesars. And remember to bet here. Take the Phoenix Suns -2 over the Dallas Mavericks. But for now, I'm Mike Goodpaster. You've been watching and listening to The Grueling Truth, where the legends speak.